Now, Oscar Yot, we're dealing with a very challenging week because we just lost one of, this strong pillars of, Moise regime. His name is Cyrus Jirongo. Lost him in an accident. On the first day, it was reported to be an accident, and now I've seen a lot of, issues, including the DCI making reports. Rarely do you find the DCI come in when someone dies, especially in an accident. It's something that is left for, the NTSA
but Jirongo is not just somebody.
He's not ordinary, right?
Yeah, he's not just somebody.
Okay.
And again, in Africa, somebody of that status, that is why you even saw the confusion when Baba left us.
Sure.
Somebody of such statute, they don't just die.
You can't compare Jirongo to Raila, though, but I know.
Okay.
He was assumed to be in the political oblivion.
During his time.
During his time, okay.
He was that powerful
as
Raila during his time.
Okay.
But again, even if I can't compare both, but they are leaders of a higher standard.
You're right.
So somebody of their status, they in Africa we believe they just can't die.
Sure.
A mysterious story has to be accompanied by their death. Allegations, accusations, theories here and there. So that is an African belief.
Let us start with theories.
Yes.
What is the theoretical aspect of Jirongo's death? It doesn't seem to be normal to so many people. Others feel it is a normal accident and we should let the story rest. Others feel that this has to be looked into beyond just an accident. We saw that bus driver make a statement.
No, okay. What Bart's theories is, for example, on his case, where you find on first instant, the communication came that he was heading to Busia, and both were heading to Busia. Then his friends who were with him the night before his death came out and said that they were with him in Karen, and he left going to Gigiri. Now, when such questions start coming out, okay, at first, everybody was comfortable, like he was drunk and he was heading home, he was driving, so he was drunk driving and blah, blah, blah. Then now when his friends started coming out that, no, he was, okay, however much he was a little bit intoxicated, he left Karen for Gigiri, not for Naivasha. So when such questions start coming, it pumps things in people's heads.
Okay.
That maybe there is foul play. So until investigations are done, such questions will have to come. For example, I'll just do with the recent one. When Baba left, you had people started questioning.
What did he eat last? Where was he? With who?
How did he leave the country without informing us that was he in India truly? Because initially, before then, I had seen pictures circulating online that Mara he was already taken at Lee. Funny enough, the pictures they were using, I saw Dalmas was in one of those pictures. Yet, when such pictures began coming up online, Dalmas was already under the ground.
Sure.
So you ask yourself, I see Dalmas in those pictures. You are saying that they are policemen there is tight security.
Dalmas has resurrected.
There's tight security at Lee Funeral Home, and one of the people behind the security guys is Dalmas, and yet Dalmas we just buried the other week.
So it was a fake photo.
So yeah, so you okay.
But they wanted to sell a narrative.
Like when such people die, questions come. So much theories, a lot of theories come. So it is either you wait for official communication, or you sit back, analyze everything, then choose which theory to go with. If you're going with the theory of, because Jirongo was also not young.
Sure.
Yeah, and also death comes to us at any time. And in the lakeside, we say, when it is your day to die, even if you are sick or you are far away, it will get you out of the house until to the lake. If you're to die in the lake, even if you are that sick in your deathbed, in your sick bed, I mean, you will just wake up that day and say that today I feel like I want to go and at least bask in the sun.
Sure.
Go bathe in the lake, have a breath of fresh air, then I come back, because at least I've been contained inside the house for so long. That is the day when you just get to the lake, you dip yourself inside and you just go. So it will bring you from wherever place you are and go with you. So if it is your day to die, that is one belief we have down there. If it's your day to die, however much you try, you will never miss that chance.
Jirongo was seeing friends that we know. Later on, he was supposed to see other friends the following day. Perhaps this was just a friend.
That is normal business. Even you today,
right.
You here now. Then when before you leave here, you will plan that tomorrow kuna ile contract nafaa kuenda kuona yule mtu. Kuna hii video nafaa kuja kuedit. So that is normal. So when you live here, God forbid, then something happens in between, either to myself, to you, or to any other person. You will be like, no, but we plan to do something with him tomorrow. Then what has just happened? And I've just left him 5 minutes ago. So that is normal for life, because aside from Jirongo himself, so many people, even that day alone, there were several accidents.
But the DCI did not open files, I believe.
No, but this one is okay. All files are open.
You're right.
It's only that
this one is in the public domain.
It is this one that is being updated to the public domain. But all files are open
I like
by
that.
the DCI.
Okay.
All files are under investigation. What caused what accident? Because you even had the other day, there was is it yesterday or the other day? There was another accident in Chabera where a family was coming from a wedding in Western.
And they all succumbed.
Yeah, no, not all of them.
But
around 10.
Oh, sorry.
So you even that such a case, for example, it is under investigation on what caused the accident.
Sure.
Because today in the morning, the OCPD for the said police station gave a press conference on the same. So it is under investigation. It is filed with the DCI. So it's only that.
So there are no unique files.
It's only that it is this one that the public is keeping a keen eye.
There's interest.
Yeah, there is interest
Public
in
interest.
this one. Yeah, they are following it step by step. Yeah.
There are those who are not talking, but they are on the auditorium. They're asking themselves, just how valuable was this man, Cyrus Jirongo?
No, remember, the current president, Jirongo, was his PA.
I used to hear both Jirongo and the president used to
back in the day.
talk about
So let's say, for example, today your PA becomes the president 10 years from now.
Sure.
It means you will be controlling the presidency partly.
True. You're right.
Because that is somebody.
And there's a bit of also supremacy battle and denial.
No, for example, the current MP for Ugunja. And let me say the current MP for Ugunja,
and the current
MP for Kasipul.
Okay.
The current MP for Kasipul is like the governor's son.
Sure.
The current MP for Ugunja
PA
was
to
the
CS.
PA to the CS.
You're right.
It means now who controls both constituencies?
The CS.
And this side the governor.
So you want to say that Cyrus Jirongo controlled government just because...
No, Cyrus Jirongo was somebody, I think from the history they have with the president,
okay.
Regardless of differences, everybody has differences. He's somebody who could call the president and tell him, I'm coming to State House in the next 30 minutes. And he comes. Hata aweki kwa list. Rais anaambia watu wake, Jirongo walikuwa anamuita CJ.
Sure.
CJ anakuja mwacheni.
They had a unique political relationship at some point.
No, that is normal.
Okay.
For every politician, even Ruto was Raila's handler, and they even competed. They even threw words, and,
you're right.
And at the end of the day, if from the revelations coming out, is they used to talk.
Okay.
Even before the handshake.
Sure.
Before Ruto could make any move within the government,
sure.
He used to consult Raila that, okay, there's this thing I'm trying to do. Mm-hmm. So Raila would give his side of the story. Then now it is the president who would choose which one to go with. But regardless, all the presidents, even Uhuru Kenyatta used to say it, even before the handshake, before he made any government move, he used to consult Baba. And they were fierce rivals. So as tells you, during the day, politicians, they are like that. During the day, they are fierce rivals.
Sure.
But in the night, they talk. For example, you'd see Ndindi today, for example, you see he comes up with theories against the government borrowing, the government finances,
sure.
How they handle their finances, borrowing and implementation and blah, blah, blah. But remember, he's a member of the budget committee.
he negotiated. He was part of those,
No, leave alone the time he was chair. He's still a
Oh,
member
right now.
of the budget committee.
Okay.
It means whenever currently the government is working on its budget for the next financial year,
He's part of that
he's
particular
part of
budget.
that.
And he's still able to criticize the same budget.
So whenever they retreat with the Ministry of Finance and other ministries,
Well, he doesn't attend sittings.
Yeah, he attends because he's a
okay.
member.
Okay.
They'll tell you, the legislatures, that it is from the sittings that they make a lot of money than even their salaries.
So
So he
they
can't
have
miss to miss the sittings.
You're right.
So he makes the budget of the country today, regardless of how much he comes out on press conferences and criticizes whatever the government is doing. He's part of that committee that budgets for the country's resources and development.
I want to take you back a little.
Yeah.
Who was Jirongo to Moi? Because I believe there was the Jirongo ambayo ilikuwa ni punch at some point. Like, I came to know Jirongo the punch before I came to know Jirongo himself, because I think I was very young. So for me, I knew punch ilikuwa naitwa Jirongo, the 500 shillings. It was Jirongo. Then later on, I came to realize that kumbe Jirongo was a Kenyan politician growing up.
Sisi ni watoto. We, for example, when I became of sound mind, I found when Jirongo's political prowess was already down. So we only listened to stories.
He was already retiring politically.
But he became an MP, I think, in 2007. Is it 2007? I think so, when he won with his party. But
True.
By then, he was not that powerful. But then, from Western Kenya, Raila was very powerful from Western Kenya. So everybody, any other leader from Western Kenya, you would have to go to Raila first before you start calling any other person. But we listen to the stories that were said before. And they say that Jirongo was the machinery behind Moi winning 1992. He was the chief mobilizer. Alikuwa anatembea na pesa. Actually, they say that it is Jirongo who introduced the aspect of campaigning with money. Politicians before never used to do that.
Do you want to call that voter bribery or just
no? It is
in politics, financing.
No, in political terms, it is mobilization funds. And even if for every budget, for a political budget, you'll see it indicated mobilization funds.
And even the IEBC is aware of it.
Yeah, it is mobilization, because you'd have to bring in people from that side to this side.
True.
And again, you are taking their time to come to your rally.
So there's nothing wrong
at
with
the same time. It is
them.
your team. You also have to carry your team from point A to point B. You want to be as a presidential candidate, for example.
Mobility.
You don't want to be walking with this team on foot from here to Nakuru.
No way.
Then from Nakuru to Kirinyaga.
Sure.
And from Kirinyaga to Mount Elgon. They have to move, so they have to mobilize that funds because it is that fund that will keep them afloat. But they are, from history, they are saying that it is Jirongo who introduced that aspect, like serious mobilization. Initially, there was not such thing.
Because I saw Soro also talk about almost the same thing, that if you want to go for president right now, there's that amount of money that you have to put down, or else forget. You understand?
Yeah. Okay. Even Jalango at one point said that a presidential campaign, you literally use 1.3 billion runs for a week on maximum presidential campaign. That is if you want to do a watchest thorough one,
regardless of whether you're going to win or not.
Yeah, regardless of whether you're going to win or not. If you want to put on your resources on a presidential campaign to have a chance to win, because everybody can do, even you can do a presidential campaign. But for you to do it, to have a chance to win, you have to put aside almost $1 billion on the minimum per week.
That's some good money.
So, serious mobilization, they say Jirongo used to work with cash. Actually, they say that when Kenya printed 500 shillings note, before it was even announced, before it could even land into the markets, it was Jirongo who was dishing it out. So nyinyi mnasikia tu kuna noti mpya imetolewa. Hamjaiona kwa market, lakini mnaona Jirongo akipeana.
I understand. Don't you think this
would have led to inflation? That is why everybody started calling the money Jirongo, because before it even could hit the market, like rumors has it that there is a new note that has been printed, but already Jirongo is dishing it out.
That was more of somebody just on another level.
So that's how powerful
Okay.
he was.
He was more of a campaign manager
Yeah.
who later on became an MP.
Yes.
And to date, he died when he was
He
a
became a
seasoned
minister
politician. Even I believe he was a minister
Yeah,
too.
he was a minister.
Okay. So what kind of a leader has the Western region lost?
Okay. I'm not okay. Jirongo, unlike the leader we knew growing up, he never impacted our side of Western.
Sure.
He was so much in the Luya circle.
Okay.
He was not that much in the Luo circle. Unlike, for example, Raila transversed.
Sure.
So today, you ask anybody even from Western who Raila was, they felt his presence. But I'd not say much about Jirongo because also during the time that we became active and started learning a thing or two, he was far behind on the pecking order. But so many, okay, he became famous to everyone after Jacob Juma's death.
Okay. What was the link between Jacob Juma and Jirongo, if you have to school me?
From what I'm hearing is that Jacob, they were handlers. Jacob Juma and William Ruto were handlers of Jirongo.
Oh, they work for Jirongo.
They were because Jirongo was the chair youth na KANU 92. YK.
YK 92.
Yeah. So
Youth for KANU.
yeah, Jirongo nani JJ and Ruto were his handlers.
Oh.
So they were very close. So after JJ died, he came outwardly, he actively and he publicly accused the current president for having a hand in JJ's death. Okay. And they exchanged words a lot. I think that is where, if you ask anybody, that is the only time people came to know who Jirongo was. The current, leave alone the older generation, the current generation. That is the time they knew that there is somebody called Cyrus Jirongo in this country. Okay. That is why he became famous across the. I think even at that time, he even tried to vie for presidency.
You're right, because at some point I also saw him discredit President Ruto.
Yeah.
I think during campaigns. And he didn't say very nice words to Ruto.
Yeah, because, yeah. If you even the current affairs, if you hear people talk about the president, those who don't like him, you'll hear them conclude that if you want to know who President Ruto is, then watch Cyrus Jirongo's clips. Because he was Cyrus Jirongo's PA. So Cyrus Jirongo knows him to the latter.
But don't you think Cyrus was also living in denial that someone who was just his PA rose to become the president of the Republic of Kenya?
Okay, I think there's a day I told you that in politics, not everything is black and white. So maybe you might see them throwing tantrums during the day.
Because perhaps they should be, serious business partners in so many aspects.
No, okay, there are fallouts.
Okay.
For example, remember in the wake of 2002, Moi took Gachagua from DC, from being a DC to Uru's PA. Gachagua became Uru's PA until the time Uru was vying for president.
And then they fell out when Uru...
No, when Uru was coming to vie for... When Uru was upgrading... when every leader is upgrading, so many changes are always made to his circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have collateral.
It is common knowledge.
Okay.
Even you today, let's say you were elected MCA now.
And not MCA, senator.
No, I'm just giving an example. No, I'm just giving an example.
Okay.
If I want to give you that trajectory. If you're elected MCA today, you will have your team. But then, after 5 years, when you're upgrading to MP, there's some part of your team that has to suffer collateral damage.
Oh, definitely.
But utawa control. Bado niko. But sasa naenda, I have to balance. So watasuffer damage control. Then if you're leaving MP for, let's say, senator, there's another part of your team that also has to suffer collateral damage.
Okay.
If you're leaving senator to governor, there's another part of your team that has to suffer collateral damage. If you're leaving governor to president, there's another part of your team that has to suffer collateral damage. So that is normal. It is normal in politics.
Growth is permanent.
It is not, but it's normal in politics. Okay. People has to differ to agree.
Sure.
Friends has to throw words at each other.
Sure.
At some point, for example, let's say even with Raila, how many friends have we lost? Even this Ruto guy was once this guy, but they differ on ideologies. They threw words at each other. They abused each other, but they were used to talk behind the scenes.
Jirongo singled out Uhuru Kenyatta on land issues, quite a number of them. But then during that particular, the same address, I think it was some church, Mike Sonko rose up and told Jirongo, when it comes to matters land, you are more senior to Uhuru.
No, but okay, from I heard it from, who was that? When I remember his name, this guy who was once detained with Raila, he never liked Moi. Leave alone Matiba. Okay. Even at Moi's death, he refused to forgive Moi.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
He used to say that during Moi's reign, those guys who were around him used to get. Moi wouldn't bribe you with money. He rarely bribed people with money.
Okay.
But he used to bribe them with land.
Oh, loyalist.
Because because at that time Kenya was not that advanced.
Okay.
And so much land, government land or even community land were left bare. That is why even the other day, when the prison guys claimed what part of their land in Trans Nzoia, which Moi gave to some people.
Sure.
So Moi used to dish out land like sending letters at lang nini kuna ile shamba iko Kilgoris ka 50 enda upige fence
ikuwe yako
mambo ya title deed wewe hiyo ni yako
enda upige fence unaenda kama tayari uko na title deed.
So that was common to them days.
Oscar Jirongo's family is mourning right now.
Yes.
And we would not want to put them into so much. The country is equally mourning, but then a lot has been said. What would make somebody think that Jirongo has been assassinated instead of a normal accident? Because there are a lot of hearsays. People talk a lot. I'd wish to get your,
No, okay. Currently, I don't have a concrete comment on that because I'm still monitoring.
You're right.
How things are unfolding. And the questions being asked of why this, because it is the revelations are coming.
I saw a driver come out and say, this guy was driving on the wrong side of there.
No, yeah, okay. For example,
he made a statement.
From the clip of the first clip, immediately after we woke up that Jirongo is gone. From the first clip, the driver said that he was driving from Nairobi to Busia. And Jirongo was also, news also came that Jirongo was also driving from Nairobi to Busia. So the first question was, they are all driving to the same direction. How did they collide?
Okay.
And again, from the driver's statement, he said that their side, the side of the road had traffic.
Sure.
So it means the driver was
overlapping.
All of them. No, it means
both of them overlapped.
Both of them, because Jirongo was from a petrol station and his side was having traffic, according to the driver. The driver was also leaving Nairobi for Busia. So all of their sides were having traffic. So both of them were overlapping. So how did they meet head on?
Okay.
Because if you check their vehicles, it is not if somebody leaving from the line to the other side of the road,
sure,
they would have met side by side, but the wreckage is head on.
The impact
yeah.
Sure.
Then another thing, the following day, after some hours, his friends come out and say, no, we were with him in Karen, he was going to Gigiri, so how did he find himself in Naivasha? When such questions are being asked, one should not be quick to give a conclusion. So you first sit back, you analyze, you listen to all the theories coming up. Then now from all the theories, because even the DCI today released a statement saying indeed he left from Nairobi to a petrol station in Naivasha.
Okay.
parked there briefly, then now made a turn coming back to Nairobi. That is when they met with the climax.
Perhaps he was dropping someone or something.
You never know. Then just like daytime has 12 hours. Night also has 12 hours.
A lot happens in the
They
night.
have the same things that happen during the day are the same things that happen during the night. It's only that in the night most of us are asleep.
There's no vision.
But the same things that everybody does during the day, because the hours are equal. So the night is just as long as daytime.
About the car, the Mercedes Benz. The here says that it has been seen with some particular, celebrity.
No, I don't want to.
Have you heard about that? You don't want to go there. Maybe I'll let that slide. But then again, now that we have lost Jirongo, do you think that our roads are safe?
No, that is why the president is building a dual carriage, because that road is a menace.
Okay.
It's a single lane and it carries it ferries almost close to over 1 million people daily.
Okay.
So it's a menace. Let the president expand, because once it's a dual carriage, such accidents won't happen.
Okay.
Because the other side coming from Nakuru will be having their own side of the road.
Sure.
This side coming from going to Nakuru will be also be having their side of the road.
Okay.
So unless maybe unyoroshe matako ya mtu ukitoka hii side nyingine, which are very few cases.
No, sure.
Yeah.
So at least the president is doing a good job on that road.
But
if we can actualize that particular road the way
I've seen graders on the road.
So it means the work is going on.
Yeah, because I had the president, for
president?
example, he gave contract to, I don't know, 3 contractors. One from Usamit, another one from Gilgil, then another one from Rironi. So I had the one from Rironi to Gilgil, he gave 6 months.
Okay. I think matters Jirongo side, may his soul rest in eternal peace.
But I loved the guy.
I
hear he has 43 kids.
But at least he fended for them.
That
he
is
provided for them.
a pure African man.
Just how much did Jirongo care for his women? At least you know that.
Siku hizi tunazaa watoto wawili, moja tunaachana nayo. Mwafrika kitambo alikuwa nawekelea kuwekelea. And if I had Jirongo 143,
and he was proud.
Hats off to
the
guy.
proud husband.
Yeah, and they lived in harmony. Yes.
So it should be an example to other polygamous.
Wekelea mtoto kuwekelea. Wacha kubembeleza kuzaa bwana.
Oscar, let us delve into matters Migori County just for a few seconds before we clear this up. Tomorrow the president is supposed to be in Migori, and there was a bomb scare. Was it let me not call it a bomb. I don't want to.
Me, I'd just call it a security drill.
There was an explosive.
No, I'd just call it a security drill. Yeah.
Assuming this was supposed to harm someone.
No, I'll just call it a security drill.
But don't you think that the government is doing a good job when it comes to counter-terrorism? Now that it is something that was found before the president
No, when was the last time you had a terrorist attack in the country?
I think the government is doing a good job. We can agree on that.
Yes.
So at least it's high time we lauded PS Dr. Raymond Molo for doing a good job. Because without quick intervention...
No, but remember the NPS and the NIS are independent. Are independent. No, PS is PS Interior National Government Coordination. Not security.
He coordinates...
No, NPS and National Police Service and National Intelligence Service. Those are independent according to the Constitution. They are independent institutions. National Police Service is headed by the Inspector General. National Intelligence Service is headed by the Director General, NIS, So those are the independent institutions.
You sit there, you don't want to give the PS
credit
for neutralizing something you know very well.
But it was in the outdated constitution, where the ministry and the PS would control security services. But today they only consult. Listen, they only sit down.
I want to school you.
They only sit down.
Do you know that counterterrorism is huge?
No. Let me tell you.
The PS coordinates.
Let me tell you. The PS and the CS, they only receive briefs and give out recommendations. But it is.
What about the programs to curb terrorism? The counter-terrorism programs.
Relax. They only receive briefs and give out consultation and recommendation that maybe I see policies. I see you guys are doing this, but what if we try this angle? What if you try this angle? Then now the bodies retreat on themselves, because remember, these are the guys are not security personnel. These are guys, for example, the Raymond you say, what is his profession? No, what is his profession?
Let us look at his
no, it's okay. No. Before no. What is his profession?
He's a statistician.
So okay, you see, he's a statistician. It means throughout his life, he's never been a security personnel. So he can only give a recommendation from the angle he sees things as a normal citizen, because for security to help to be effective to all of us, we also have to collect views from normal citizens on the angle they see it from their own end. That how do you see it as a Kenyan? And I see this side, maybe you guys are not. Can you try this? Then the security personnel will retreat, collect all the recommendations, then see what to do. So the CS and the PS, they are only giving policy. They are only policy makers in that ministry. But the enforcers and the strategists are the security personnel. And that is why in National Police
So
Services,
who do you give credit for neutralizing that particular,
the National Police Service and the National Intelligence Service. Yes. Did you see PS in Apo Aki?
Anyway, I think the most important thing is that at least an explosive was neutralized at a time when the president was visiting.
You will always look for something to try and
we are not looking for credit for that issue.
Put PS's name there so that
is a security matter.
Glorify. I even saw you guys sponsor some polls to glorify PS at you post broad-based post Raila. PS is the one.
Where is your camera?
You guys will look for anything.
I think
just to put PS's name there.
There's nothing more to discuss on the issue now that you've decided to take that angle.
Kwendeni huko. Hadi sasa kila kitu tu, hata kalamu ikitolewa mpya, PS ndiye ametoa. Kitabu ikiraruka, PS ndiye ameweka kando.
Do you agree that was a national security matter?
But PS
that was touching on the life of the president.
Ministry. It is okay. Okay, is PS a security officer for
I didn't say that.
Is he in the security detail for the president?
He sits at the National Security Council.
No problem, but is he a security detail for the president? Do you know what happens aside from, okay, just put PS aside. If the president is going somewhere, what do you know what happens prior to the president visiting that place?
Share with us. I know, but share.
The all security details always go sweep everything, make sure everything is okay. There are places that when it reach, the PS, even the PS himself cannot get close.
No, I know. Those are technical aspects.
Yes, like
we have coordination. Like
that one,
technical aspects.
For example, tomorrow you will see how guarded the president will be.
Okay.
That even is close, even the deputy president, at some point you'd see he won't be that close to the president himself.
Okay.
After that scare. Now that tells you, even that PS himself, at some point, kuna level anafika on matter security. However much is part of this, is a member of the Security Council.
Sure.
Kuna some point that hata yeye anawekwa kando.
Okay.
Because they have to protect the presidency itself.
Okay.
Regardless of who is close to, who is a member, who is not a member, who is chair, who is not chair.
But one thing we must agree, both of us, is that the presidential,
the security team. It is normal in every country, everywhere, unless
it's part of security protocol.
If you find a situation where something gets to the president, then it is an insider job.
Nice.
It can never happen to the president if it is not an insider job.
Sure.
Any president, be it assassination, be it attempted assassination, it is always an insider job.
And that can never happen
because
in Kenya.
The security around the president is so much tight that even those members of the Security Council, most of them, that is why you'd find, aside from the security agencies, the Inspector General, members of the Security Council, the president himself has its own security unit.
Okay. That is independent.
That doesn't, it only coordinates what is necessary to the other security officials.
Okay.
but they run independently on their own. They only share what they deem necessary to the other security
And I think
officials.
that is why it is very difficult to have an attempt on the president's life.
That is why I've told you, if anything happens around the president, it must be an insider job.
Okay.
Because those guys share communication themselves.
Sure.
Even their comms are totally different from the comms the other people use.
Okay. But I want to believe that this particular, explosive is nothing as compared to, it is not something to prompt the president to, say that, no, I'm not coming to Migori tomorrow.
If it was a national issue, you would have seen it running around.
No, it's actually, let me school you. It is a national issue. That is why it has taken a lot of attention.
No, it is not. What I meant when I said if it was a national issue.
No, it's still grappling with matters of terrorism, but at a lower.
If what I meant when I said it's not a national issue, because it has not been given that serious attention.
Okay.
Because it happened a day before the president
was supposed to be
It's
visiting.
not hours. If it's something that happened hours to the president getting to
very serious.
He wouldn't be present in that meeting unless he is that daring. There are some presidents that I'm going.
I have to go.
What happened to Kenyatta during in the 1960s?
The Kisumu issue.
The Kisumu issue. He dared them. I'm going.
I have to go.
Wacha nifike
Even
huko.
with an egg on his face, he still went.
Wacha nifike huko nione na macho.
Watu walituangwa.
So unless he's a daring president,
Sure.
some presidents would cancel because of the security scare. The team would advise, no, don't go. Because even the president himself, there are instances that when it gets, his security dictates to him what he does.
Okay. Sure, true.
At that point, he becomes powerless.
Okay.
We know you are the president, but hapa pana.
There is now evacuation and matters like that.
Hata wakifeel
Okay.
there's a serious security threat, but the president ameamua yeye anaenda. Sometimes they divert. Watasuffer consequences baadaye.
Okay.
But they tell the president aukanyagi.
We had to.
Yeah, aukanyagi.
Hauendi. Haungurumishi ndege.
Yeah.
From your interpretation, it therefore means that this particular explosive had nothing to do with the presidential visit. It could just have been some,
No, okay. From I come from those areas. Okay. So
how many places do you come from? Anyway,
no, I come from Ruzinga Island.
Okay.
So I pass by Migori when I'm going home. And this event is in Jirongo University.
You don't want to pass? Okay. You have to go to Migori to get to Ruzinga. And you can definitely get
from Kisii. I get through Rongo when I'm going to Homa Bay.
This guy doesn't know where he comes from. Okay, tell me, school me.
So, okay, on several occasions, you'd find you going to swim, then you find a metallic gadget maybe by the shore. When you start touching it, it looks like a bomb. When you call the security officer, they tell you this is an old-fashioned bomb. Things like that. It is normal from there. I say it's normal.
So do you think the security apparatus should handle this with a lot of, casually?
No, after today, tomorrow there'll be serious tight security around
the president.
The venue itself, leave alone the president.
Okay.
Around Migori as a whole tomorrow, there would be plain clothes officers.
Do you think this will affect his movements, especially on ground? Because perhaps the president was planning to go on foot to launch particular projects and stuff.
No,
like
he
that.
will still go, but under
tight security.
Security.
So there are places he might consider using air.
He will definitely from Nairobi will land in Kisumu he will land in Migori by air. Then now from there, maybe even today he slept in Kisumu.
Okay.
You will never know because he was in Turkana. So maybe he left, he was in Kilifi in the morning, he went to Turkana. So maybe from Turkana you'd find that he didn't come back to Nairobi because tomorrow he's heading there. He maybe slept in Kisumu.
I want to ask you a very funny question. Assuming somebody decided to put what you call a prop of an explosive, not just one, but a prop of an explosive, what would this mean politically? Especially during these times when there are a lot of shake-ups in
explosive.
Something that is not an explosive but looks like an explosive. You get my point. You say in case it was intentionally placed there to look like there's an attempt on the president's life.
No, okay.
Who would this come back to? I'm overthinking.
I don't want to comment much on the president's security.
But anyway, these are matters of security. Those are just questions to build up on.
If you start
insinuating.
decongesting the president's security,
we might go too far.
The Subarus might start blinking hazards outside your gate.
And they'll be like, why you speak about things that you don't know in the show?
Not why. Ebu come and tell us.
What
you know.
What you know about that? Ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll stop our show at that. That has been Oscar, Ayot, and I on this particular show, the MC Lang Katalang show, all courtesy of Mzuka Kibao TV. You've always been good to us because you've always, subscribed and, brought in other, viewers to subscribe on this particular channel. So thank you for watching. And as we always say, have a good night and have a nice week ahead. Thank you so much.